Hello guys, welcome back onto the Dutch couch. Been reading today about Crystal Palace possibly facing a ban from the Europa League, losing their place they've earned in Europe through winning their first major trophy as a club in like sort of 120 years or whatever. For me, it's an absolute joke. I mean, it's a conflict of interest. This is the problem. I mean, stakeholder John Textor, 45% of Palace, I believe he owns, but he owns 90% of Lyon, who are going to be competing in the same competition. There's your conflict of interest. There's a deadline of 1st of March that I think Palace have missed to literally use like a blind trust. Man City and Man United used this last season when Girona and Nice partner clubs were playing in the same competitions. They've missed this deadline, which is schoolboy error. But in their defence, who honestly at Palace would have dreamed that they would have been playing in Europe this season? That wouldn't even have crossed their minds. So I think this is a sort of different situation here. I mean, my point being, are they really going to make an example of little old Crystal Palace? After all the stuff we're seeing happening in European and domestic football, is this the club that authorities are going to make an example of? I think it's a joke and a disgrace, if so. It's pathetic, mate. I mean, you're looking at... This is a club whose European history consists of literally, I think it was 1998 or whatever, 99. A stint in the Intertoto Cup. That's their European history, Crystal Palace. They've got none. It's zero. No history at all playing in Europe. So for the excitement for them fans who have just seen them win this first major trophy, the thought of missing out on a European tour must be awful. They've waited all those years to have a sort of opportunity like this, and to have it ripped away, that must be a gutting feeling if it happens. I'm not sure it's going to happen. I'm not too sure about this. I don't think it could happen. Ultimately it's going to be them who miss out, the supporters and the players who have absolutely worked their arses off, get through that cup run, beat Man City at Wembley. To miss out on playing in Europe in that Palace shirt and to have Europa League nights at Selhurst Park with that atmosphere, that would be a massive loss and something I just cannot see happen. I just don't get it. Just don't get it. I mean, this is a club, Crystal Palace, I think 15 years ago, they were close to liquidation. This is how far they've come. That's the depths that they've hit, to the highs that they've hit now. That journey for them supporters, you must let them have this part of their journey. Surely. There must be something done. There must be something new that can be worked out here. An agreement. I think UEFA have said that they was not giving them any flexibility on the date and they rejected it. And I think they're going to find out at the end of this month. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm not even a Palace fan, but I pray to God for those supporters that it goes their way. They deserve this. They've been through the mill at that club. They deserve it. Ridiculous. I mean, I'm wondering if other bigger clubs are under this scrutiny, because they seem to have put Palace under a lot of scrutiny here, and Lyon also. I think Lyon only got that place in Europe because of, I think PSG won the cup or whatever. Palace deserved that place. They won a cup themselves. They deserve that place. They've actually achieved something domestically with a silverware. Give them that place. If any club here should miss out, it would be Lyon, in my opinion. I don't know the ins and outs of it, but that's the way I'm looking at this. It's crazy. But I'm seeing clubs around Europe, UEFA in particular, right? Are they looking at these big clubs? Because all I'm seeing, and all we're seeing as fans on social media, in general, all we're seeing is financial doping from clubs, loopholes being created by clubs to get around financial restraints. All this happening, but I'm seeing little old Palace under scrutiny. I don't get it. Maybe look at the bigger picture. The hierarchy needs to be looking higher up here, because that's where all the problems lead. But maybe Palace are not as fashionable as other clubs. Maybe that's going against them, eh? In my opinion, football's become an absolute financial cesspit I'd say. That's how I'd describe it. It's become a cesspit. I mean, there's brown envelopes and blind eyes being turned everywhere in world football, even domestically. Domestically, you're seeing it massively. This is in Europe, right? You're looking at clubs who are owned by Gulf states, owned by countries. How can this be any sort of level playing field? The financial power of some of these clubs is just on another planet. It's not right. It's just not. It's not. It's just not right. Don't get it at all. Don't like it. Not in agreement with it. It's the same domestically now. Just going off of this. It's the same domestically. I mean, I'm seeing the authorities, they need to get their house in order big time. I mean, they're making all these new financial rules up. But the only people it seems to be benefiting still is the big boys still. I mean, I'm looking at the likes of City, the likes of Chelsea, Man United, Arsenal. It's like the hierarchy don't want these teams to be challenged. I mean, you had Newcastle bringing in new owners, didn't you? From what I'm told, they're literally a bottomless pit of money. No end of money. They can buy anyone in the world they want to. Well, all of a sudden, these owners come in and then, oh, we're going to bring fair play in now. So Newcastle can't spend the money that they think they was going to spend. The fans are disappointed. They can't compete for the big players like the big boys now. They can't buy the players and go for the players that they wanted. It's restricting teams. You see Nottingham Forest, they was going for a Champions League place at one point. All I'm hearing is Forest, if they want to compete, they're going to have to sell Morgan Gibbs-White and all their biggest players. So they're not getting the chance. So what you're saying is, them teams to compete, they've got to sell. It doesn't make sense. It makes no sense to me. It's ridiculous, but the usual suspects can go and spend 100 million or 200 million in a transfer window at a time and carry on doing so. Even when certain clubs are facing more charges than fucking Fred and Rose West. It's mental. It makes no sense. It's unbelievable. There doesn't seem to be any restraints on certain clubs. You've got clubs offering 8-9 year contracts now to get around financial rules. It's madness. It's absolute madness. You can see what's happening. It's just so clear. Football, in my opinion, football should always be competitive. With this sort of stuff happening, it's going as far away from that as possible. It's ridiculous. I don't see an end to it. The gap between the big dogs and the little fish in European football is getting wider and wider. I'm not being funny. A team like Chelsea, who have spent billions of pounds, should not be competing and winning the Conference League. My opinion and my understanding of that competition was it was created for smaller clubs to get a little bit of glory on the continent. Gone against it already. It's only been running, I think it's in its probably third, fourth year maybe. Already you've gone away from that. Chelsea, one of the richest clubs in the world, have already gone and conquered that. That's wrong. That's wrong, in my opinion. But yeah, we'll see. But Palace must have that place in Europe. They deserve that. They've earned it. They've earned the right to compete. Earned the right for them supporters to experience it. Let's see what happens. It's going to come down to a few brown envelopes, I reckon. I don't know who makes these decisions. It's fucking disgrace, mate, I tell you. But yeah, Palace fans, I hope you get there. I hope you get your trip into Europe and all the good memories you make with your kids and that on the away days and what have you. But yeah, I've had enough. I've had a rant today. Have a good one.